morning students. Myself Dr. Bharti Patil, working as an assistant professor physics in Maharaja Jivajirao Shinde College, Srigonda, Ahmednagar. We have seen during our last lecture that what is superconductivity, what are superconductors, then which are the materials which show superconducting phenomena, etc. In today's lecture, we are going to see what is persistent current. We know that superconductor is a material whose resistance becomes zero. Superconductor is a material whose resistance, suppose this is temperature in Kelvin and this is the resistance value of a superconductor. Then as we decrease the temperature of superconductors, then its resistance start to decrease, but at particular temperature called as critical temperature, its resistance value becomes 0, and all these materials are categorized under the superconducting materials. And the property of the superconductors is that it has persistent current. Then what is meant by persistent current? We know that what is the explanation of this figure? It means that suppose the given material is in superconducting form, then what will happen, or it belongs to superconducting materials category. Then if we try to reduce its temperature, then its resistance also decreases, but at particular temperature its resistance is going to becomes 0. It means that its current is going to increase and this current value is going to becomes infinite. It means that at critical temperature through these materials infinite current will flow, and this infinite current which is flowing through the materials showing superconducting nature is called as persistent current. So we will consider one of the coil which is made up of superconducting material at room temperature or at normal temperature. What will happen? This line of flux, suppose we applied magnetic field to this coil, then what will happen? This magnetic field will try to penetrate. Suppose this is magnetic field. This field will try to penetrate through the material. Therefore, its B value, that is magnetic induction, will not be 0. It means that magnetic lines will penetrate through the material and T is greater than Tc or H. We will see the concept of H. H is greater than Hc. It is applied magnetic field. And what is Hc? Critical magnetic field. There are two terms which are very much important related to superconductors, and they are transition temperature or critical temperature Tc and critical magnetic field Hc. Hc is nothing but the minimum magnetic field. What is Hc? Minimum magnetic field at which superconducting material becomes normal. This is called as transition temperature. Therefore, if H is greater than Hc, then material will be in normal state. This is normal state of the material because its temperature is also greater than Tc. Therefore, it is going to show us normal state. But what will happen? Suppose we have taken the same disk or the superconducting loop and we have applied the magnetic field. And when magnetic field is suddenly switched off, when we switch off the magnetic field, then there is generation of current, and this current Is or the superconducting current at what temperature? When its T becomes less than critical temperature and H becomes less than Hc. Then at this state, this is called as superconducting state. At this state, suppose if we switch off the magnetic field which is applied, then we know that magnetic field is associated with a current, and when we switch off the magnetic field, then a current will start to flow this loop, and this loop current is called as superconducting current or the persistent current. And once this current is generated in this loop, then this current will sustain or will remain or will flow through this loop for the time of 10 raised to 5 years. 10 raised to 5 years is the decay time, is the experimentally proven decay time for superconductors. So this current which is developed in this superconducting loop will persist for the time of 10 raised to 5 years, and it is experimentally proven value, and therefore this current which is generated in a superconducting material is called as persistent, which will remain for a long. Persist means to remain. Persistent current. This current is called as persistent current. Then what is the importance of persistent current? Once the persistent current is developed in a superconducting loop, then it will remain in this loop for a time of about 10 raised to 5 years without any external power supply. Without this current will remain as it is without any external power supply. And this is one of the speciality of superconducting materials, and this speciality is used to generate the magnetic fields of the order greater than 10 Tesla. So this property of persistent current of the superconducting material is used to generate the magnets which will have a magnetic field of the order of 10 Tesla. Therefore, this persistent current phenomena shown by superconducting materials is very much important. So let's revise what is persistent current. Persistent current is nothing but the current which will generated in a superconductors when we switch off its external magnetic field, and its temperature should be less than Tc and its applied magnetic field L should be less than Hc. At that time, a current which is generated in a given superconductor will remain for the time of 10 raised to 5 years, and this is experimentally proven value, and this time is called as decay current or decay time of superconductors, and this current is persisting or remain in the circuit for a long time, and hence it is called as supercurrent or persistent current. And in order to maintain this current, no any other external power source or supply is required, and this property of the superconducting material is used to generate the magnetic fields of the order of 10 or greater than 10 Tesla. In next lecture, we will see few of the properties related to superconductors. Thank you.